It will be a short live stream, so you have some work to catch up on, but I finally found Screech. I looked since 5:30 this morning and on and off yesterday, late afternoon. Could not hear it, could not spot it. It fledged to the top, not the bottom like most eaglets. And it was in the back of the rock face, which I cannot see, on the slope side. And it finally came over just like 10 minutes ago. And I went to the river and I saw a huge snake and I looked everywhere and I played eaglet calls to see if it would answer. Finally found it. Oh my God. Looked for it for over 24 hours. Hi, Batman. And the reason I didn't see Mama is because it was on the other side of this rock face, so that's where she was. I think it is eaglet. I mean, Mama and Papa still got some white feathers, but it flapped its wings so fast, and I'm sure I saw plenty of white. It's been so hot, scorching hot, that I saw the poor little eaglet didn't make it because I never saw it leaving the nest. It fledged when I had to run errands. Hi, citizen. I know, I was making myself sick to the stomach. I looked everywhere in that heat. He's at the top, at the very, very top of the bluff. They all fledge at the bottom. It fledged to the top. It went for the high ride, for the difficult high ride. That's pretty impressive because all of them fledges at the bottom and stay there like zoo. She stayed middle line because the caves are there too. I'm pretty sure it's eaglet. I saw a lot of white and it's got the white legs. Yeah, we've got the smoke from the fires, we've got dry lightning, the fireworks. On the heat, wind, dry, hot wind. Yeah, Mama and Papa, well, Papa, his name is MIA, missing in action. I named Papa MIA. But I'm guessing it was in the brush for shade. The other side is just thick brush. And I'm guessing it was in there instead of the caves. And if it was there, Mama would have been on the other side, so that's why I didn't see her either. And that's what I was waiting on, to see Mama so I could follow her on spot eaglet. I haven't seen her at all today, and maybe she came to look for eaglet and didn't see it either, because it's calling but with no sound. I'm hoping she's okay. Didn't get into a collision with a truck or anything. Put it that way, I was actually checking the Rapture Center to see if maybe someone found it in the state park, because one year one fledged and it actually fledged right on the barbed wire and had to be rescued. And it spent the rest of its life at the Rapture Center. Its wing was damaged. It passed away a few years back at 20-something years old. Yeah, Mama Talon is somewhere. But I looked for it yesterday. And this morning, soon as I could see, I was out there looking. And then I talked myself into going to the river and encountered a few snakes, which totally freaked me out. I even had my phone on playing eagle sound just in case it would answer. But it cannot actually. I just saw it before to come live. It was calling but with no sound. Well, usually they're not quite ready when they fledge. They still bring them the food and then teach them to fight for the food, then teach them the flight. I mean, Zoo had a very, very deep training because she stuck around for so long. But, oh my God, I was becoming obsessed. Like, do I cross the river, go through the bushes, and if there is a bear or a mountain lion, I'm toast. Hi, Cindy. Hi, Sir Bruce. So now I can breathe. I saw Eaglet went missing. And because I didn't see it fledge, it didn't practice a lot. So I watched it every single day. I couldn't film because of the wind, but it didn't hop much. It didn't flap its wings because of the heat. It was mostly in its nest. So that's pretty amazing. The eaglet flew to the top with not much practice. And it fledged yesterday, so close to 7/4. So I thought I would come quickly because I had done an edit on my community post. I still couldn't locate it and didn't see Mama. I can breathe. Hey, Nuthouse. Peanut. I'm getting too attached to this wildlife. I know how it goes. Yes, that is eaglet. It's got the white legs. It got much darker than the Zoo, much faster. I know his undercoat under his wings are still white, or were. And I want to see if it's got the wide bend, which it should have. Needs to open its wings to show us. And it's been a while since it doesn't have the wide bend. I'm hoping this is eaglet. Yeah, it's too... Oh, poop. The parents wouldn't be hanging on that rock like it is. It's got to be eaglet. But if it doesn't have a wide bend, that's strange, because all the juvies have a wide bend. And the wind is picking up again. I'm telling you, this year all we had was wind. I might as well move to Wyoming. Wind, wind, wind. And we get all that dry lightning, no rain with it, or 10 minutes, and that's it. It's ridiculous. We are in huge trouble. Oh, that's good, Cindy. Yeah, it has a lot of white under its wings. That's why I want to see. I did a short before to come on the eagle I was filming had a lot of white under its wings. And then I took the scope outside because the window gives that bad picture. Because it's got young parents. But the parents can do vocals. And where it is at, I can't even see it. Oh yeah, I can now. Trying to see if there is another eagle to make sure I'm on the right eagle. Think I'm on the right eagle. But it has the white legs. And my shot that I did is all shaky because I was trying to rush. I wasn't focused, nothing, to actually get some kind of filming to study it, to see who, what. AFTSU. FTSU, it's not a hawk, it's an eagle, an eaglet, baby eagle. Because it's getting darker, the resolution is not as good. But at least we know eaglet is safe, because I would not have been able to sleep. And knowing me, I would have been up crack of dawn like I did this morning looking for it. Thank you, Cindy. Glad you got a good time with your granddaughter. Fatso stresses you out? Fatso is coming less and less to my patio. She's showing signs of old age. Get ready with that one. Hello, Judy. She's sticking by a tree and she lost her hierarchy. The other squirrels are bullying her, and she now seems to wait her turn to eat peanuts or anything. So I've been spending time by a tree sorting the young ones out for her. And yesterday she took forever to open that walnut, and usually she just cracks them, so I don't know. I don't know if she was just savoring the moment or if she lost a tooth or... Hey, Snooks. But she's 12 years old or more, so... And as I discovered the other night, a skunk was after Fatso. She had come to my patio. She was going back to a tree with that huge walnut. And I saw the skunk at the last minute. I was filming her. And she went through the white fence as she does. She had to backpedal. And I was, well, the skunk's going to spray her. I can't help her. I don't want to be sprayed. But then realized the skunk was actually after her. She backpedaled back my way. And that's when I stopped filming because I was stomping my feet. The skunk went. And then I did some research to find out that skunks will eat squirrels if they get the opportunity to. So I'm going to have to treat now a tree not just for snakes at the base, but for skunks. She is a senior now. She needs all the help she can get. I didn't see the Snooks. I look it up because it wasn't trying to spray her. Usually they will run. It was actually trying to ambush her. And I filmed parts and pieces. We couldn't see her. The weeds were in the way. But when she came back out, that's when I stopped filming. And that's when I intervened. And then when I went back inside, I watched her going all the way up, 100 feet up in a nest. And then I went to check it out online. And little did I know, they will eat squirrels. They're opportunists. They will get easier stuff like mice. But if they find a squirrel, they will have no problem eating a squirrel, just like raccoons. Hey, Nancy. But anyway, I wanted to do a quick stream because I was so worried about Eaglet all day. Some were actually updated. I can't find Eaglet. I'm going to the river. And I'm glad I had my snake boots. It was a bull snake, but it was huge. I'm hoping it is Eaglet because it doesn't have much white, and it had plenty of white under its wings. But when I first spotted it, as I said, it had white. It flapped its wings. So I don't know if I've got Mama or Papa with it. I could go along the ridgeline before it gets dark. I looked at every cave, every dang cave. And there are a lot of caves. No, it is Eaglet. unless it went back in the bag, but I'm sure it's eaglet, the way it's hopping on that rock. And it's cooling down with his wings down like that. Yeah, I didn't see eaglet since 3 p.m. yesterday. I left, it was perched on the nest. I came back, I waited for feed time and realized it had left the nest. And that's when I started to look for it till daylight disappeared. And I've been at it since 5:30 this morning and even faced the flipping snakes at the river. And I was getting ready to cross the river tomorrow morning first thing. I would have taken, you know, a few toys, bear spray, because we do have a mountain lion and bears. I'm more worried about the mountain lion than the bear. I dreaded it. I thought I would have to update. Whew. I can breathe and I can sleep. I worry about wildlife. We've got a lot of fires in wildlife habitat south of the state, and so much wildlife is not making it. Remember, it's baby season. The eaglets might not be ready to fly. The baby birds, the eggs, the snakes. Well, I'm not too bothered about that, but baby raccoons, baby skunks, baby deaths, fawns. Hi, tomcat. That's a golden eaglet, a baby golden eagle. It was born on April 23rd. It fledged yesterday at between 3 and 5. Well, yeah, between 3 and 5. I got back from errands at 5 and it was gone. Hey, Linda Kay. And of course, it's getting dark. We've got a windbreak. Finally, this year, the wind has interfered with so much. So I can go to read my community post now and say eaglet is safe. And I haven't seen Mama delivering food. And as I said, she could have been delivering in the back of the rock face where I can't see it. I'm going to have to practice my digi-scoping while eagles are flying. It's been a year since I've done it, and it's always a rough start. but I'm going to film it landscape too, because that gives me more ground, more leeway to cover. I know YouTube don't like my landscape for some reason. They will advertise everybody else doing landscape, but they don't with me. Every time I go in landscape, I might have one viewer if I'm lucky, but I'm going to do it landscape because it gives me more room to work with when they fly. I'll have to practice, but I'm doing it. Linda, I missed it too. It fledged yesterday when I had to run errands. I left at 3 p.m. It was on the nest. I came back at 5. It was gone. And I didn't see it since then till tonight, 8:10. And I came live. I've been looking for it all day. I thought something happened. I've been looking since 5:30 this morning, caves, everything. And I was looking lower too, because that's where they usually go. Desiglet decided to aim high and went for the top. I guess it's got a good name, Screech. But I can breathe. Now I can go to eat. I've got all that food I couldn't eat. I was so worried. Now I can go to catch up on food. On ice cream. Yeah, I was looking on the 4th, but it was not ready. We saw it flapping, but it wasn't ready. And it didn't do a lot of flapping or hopping, which is pretty impressive. It was so hot, it was mostly in the bowl. And only maybe it did it at night, which I cannot see, so. But during daytime, it was mostly in the nest. It didn't exercise much, so that it fledged. But to the top, that's pretty impressive. It didn't take the lazy way and went, on all these ledges. And maybe it went to middle and hopped its way up. But zoo took months to get to the top. That one is actually a very early fledger because Zoo was born before that one. And she fledged on July 4th. Mama Talon is getting some good baby eagles. Maybe, not being in the nest babysitting them that much because of lazy papa is making them strong. Oh yeah, Bruce, I'm going to pig out. I've got all that food. All right, well, I just wanted to update everyone Eaglet is safe. And I can sleep tonight. Just got a few more wisdom hair and wisdom lines, worrying about that little one. Yeah, the dad. His name is MIA, missing in action. I named Dad. All right, well, thank you all for watching. Hopefully YouTube will post it within 24 hours. They used to post my 12-hour stream within 2 hours. Now, an half an hour stream takes 24 hours or just under to post. Yep, I guess some of us aren't in their favorite lists. And when I come back and film it tomorrow or the day after, depending on the wind, this and that, I'm going to go landscape. I don't care if they rather have the stupid vertical, doesn't work for wildlife. All right, well, thank you for watching, and turn on your notification bell on all notifications, and you might get notified. Seems these days even that is questionable. And I'll see you on the next one. And baby eaglet Screech is safe. All right, thank you. Blessings. Good night, good day, depending where you watch.